Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on, what the heck is this movie? 100, the 100 Candles game. And we'll be talking about that. But first, I have to tell you, the registration link for the August 10th thing tomorrow has been fixed. I had an issue with it. So if you'd like to sign up for the call at the New Jersey State Library, we're doing a Zoom call. I'm going to do my talk on how to hunt the Jersey Devil. The link has been fixed. Go to my website at thewebcomicfactory.com. Look for signings and appearances, and it's under August 10th. It's a Zoom call, so if you're out of state, check it out. Anyhow, the 100 Candles game is all about horror stories, which is kind of cool. So a group of friends are doing some kind of podcast or whatever. They're shooting a video, and they're going to tell 100 stories. Maybe it's a live stream. They're going to tell 100 stories, and then every time they tell a story, they're going to blow out a candle. And a film by Guillermo Lockhart and Charlie Gotia. It's ambitious, because obviously telling 100 stories in 90 minutes is like impossible, right? You'd have to tell a story a minute, and even then it would be close. So they're not actually going to tell 100 stories, but they're going to show you some of the stories. I'm not exactly sure if this ties into any real stories or real folktales or real ghosts, but it looks sufficiently creepy and whatnot. Horrible things happen. There's a zombie story in the mix. Lots of evil creatures with claws and blood. And so it looks fine. I mean, I'm not exactly... That's kind of cool. He sort of comes out of the darkness there. This is very scary. So it looks like it could work. Directed by Guillermo Lockhart. And then I guess all these other people. Oh, right, because there must be short films in it. Charlie Goitia, Germano Roca, David Ferrino, Maximilian Nyman, Arias Sorcora, Andres Borgi, and Ryan Graff. And I should be able to pronounce those better, as I'm Italian. So, written by Camilio Zafora. Oh, Camilio wrote this whole thing. And then different directors mixed in. So, how many movies you really got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 movies in the mix. About 10 minutes each. And probably one of them is the bookend. Keep coming back to the people telling the stories and sort of dissolve and imply that they have told 100 stories and now they're getting to the last one. And then I think they probably get to the last one and then they all die. Looks that way anyway. Yeah, it sounds like a fun time. It sounds like a good Halloween movie. There's possession here. There's a little everything. Zombies. I'm big on zombies, so I would definitely want to see that. There's goth girls with black lipstick and leather outfits. Yeah, it's got everything I want. Let's see what the write-up says. Group of friends reunited to play a game. Each one of them expects to get something about it. I think you mean out of it. The rules of the game are to tell a story of horror for each candle. Okay. There's always a game involved too. Yeah, I mean, this could be good, fun. You know, they're mixing it up, so you're not gonna get bored with it. First act, they set out this weird game of candles, and they start telling the story, and they're all laughing because we're not gonna be killed horribly. And then we go into some of the stories, and we come back. Things are getting a little weird, probably a little. But they laugh anyway. Here's a woman with one cloven foot, one real foot. That's pretty cool. Then we keep cutting back to the people telling the stories, and then the stories, and it's getting weirder and weirder. There's the zombies. It gets weirder and weirder as we keep cutting back. Meanwhile, we've seen a bunch of stories with horrible things happening. And finally, by the end of it, either the stories become real and they all attack the storytellers at the end, or there's something about telling 100 stories that eventually gets everybody killed. So here they are. I think this is the end of the movie, where the girl with the black lipstick is murdered. And that's the end. That's the end. So, yeah, I would say this is a good Halloween movie. You mix it up, tell a bunch of crazy stories, witches and zombies and demons and stuff. You get a little taste of everything. It is a horror buffet, if you will. I would definitely put this out around Halloween. When's it coming out? Doesn't say. I would say this is probably coming out. That's pretty cool. The head opens up. Ugh. I would say this is probably coming out around Halloween, sometime in the fall. Maybe it gets a limited run and then goes right to VOD. You can't go wrong with a movie like this during the fall. You really can't. And it'll probably get worldwide distribution because horror movies do translate in other cultures. I've always said. And that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for our more based takes. Again, the Zoom call tomorrow. It's at noon, by the way. So you got to register before then. The link has been fixed. Go to my website, register, and then show up to the Zoom call a little before noon tomorrow. I've got my alarm set on my phone, so I wake up in time, and I'll be ready and full of iced tea. So hope to see you there. We'll see you in the next one.